Celebrating 90 years, McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers has been there for generations of families for the highest quality in tire, service, and scheduled maintenance. With over 50 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We are one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers at Wilkes, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com.
Call Frank Sorokoch for more. State Farm offers discounts to young drivers for good grades and a positive driving record. Call Frank Sorokoch for more information about these discounts and other ways to reduce the insurance costs for young drivers. Like a good neighbor, Frank Sorokoch State Farm's office is there. Check out their new location at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sorokoch State Farm.
Are you craving that homemade taste? Head over to our Carol & Janelle's in the new Takeaway Kitchen located on Main Street in Old Forge for over 50 years. When family and friends are looking to get away to dinner, head to the new Takeaway Kitchen at our Carol & Janelle's. As authentic as it gets. Eat in or pick up. Mouth-watering red and white pizza. Delicious pasta dishes. Scrumptious desserts. When family and friends come in, the best in your hospitality comes out. Head to Old Forge and visit our Carol & Janelle's where you can eat in or pick up at the new Takeaway Kitchen today. Celebrating 90 years, McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers has been there for generations of families for the highest quality in tire, service, and scheduled maintenance. With over 50 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We are one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers at Wilkes, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com.
State Farm offers discounts to young drivers for good grades and a positive driving record. Call Frank Sorokoch for more information about these discounts and other ways to reduce the insurance costs for young drivers. Like a good neighbor, Frank Sorokoch State Farm's office is there. Check out their new location at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sorokoch State Farm.
Are you craving that homemade taste? Head over to our Carol & Janelle's in the new Takeaway Kitchen located on Main Street in Old Forge for over 50 years. When family and friends are looking to get away to dinner, head to the new Takeaway Kitchen at our Carol & Janelle's. As authentic as it gets. Eat in or pick up. Mouth-watering red and white pizza. Delicious pasta dishes. Scrumptious desserts. When family and friends come in, the best in your hospitality comes out. Head to Old Forge and visit our Carol & Janelle's where you can eat in or pick up at the new Takeaway Kitchen today.
State Farm offers discounts to young drivers for good grades and a positive driving record. Call Frank Sorokoch for more information about these discounts and other ways to reduce the insurance costs for young drivers. Like a good neighbor, Frank Sorokoch State Farm's office is there. Check out their new location at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sorokoch State Farm.
Celebrating 90 years, McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers has been there for generations of families for the highest quality in tire, service, and scheduled maintenance. With over 50 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We are one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers at Wilkes, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com. Are you craving that homemade taste? Head over to our Carol & Janelle's in the new Takeaway Kitchen located on Main Street in Old Forge for over 50 years. When family and friends are looking to get away to dinner, head to the new Takeaway Kitchen at our Carol & Janelle's. As authentic as it gets. Eat in or pick up. Mouth-watering red and white pizza. Delicious pasta dishes. Scrumptious desserts. When family and friends come in, the best in your hospitality comes out. Head to Old Forge and visit our Carol & Janelle's where you can eat in or pick up at the new Takeaway Kitchen today.
Now let's meet the starting line.
Okay, folks, and welcome to Our coverage of Wilkes basketball here, the John Mendola Show Network and GoWilkesU.com. We're live on the John Mendola Show YouTube live page. I'm Tom Ferguson, and we're coming to you from South Abington Township, where it's the Clark Summit University Defenders playing host to the Wilkes Colonels this afternoon. The last tune-up before the Colonels open Freedom Conference play at home against Misericordia on Wednesday afternoon. The starting lineups being introduced to the crowd. Let's bring them to you now. First, we'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. This afternoon, the Wilkes Colonels. Connor Evans, the 5'9", 165 senior point guard from Cicero, New York, getting his second start of the season. Alongside him, it will be Marcus Robinson, the 6'1", 185 senior guard from Swedesboro, New Jersey. Then it's Rob Pecorelli, the 6'3", 185 junior guard from Huntington, New York. Mark Mullins, the 6'4", 180 junior guard from Binghamton, New York. And Tommy Bowen, the 6'5", 215 senior forward from Hummelstown, Pennsylvania. The starting lineup there for the Colonels. 4-1 on the season. The head coach, Izzy Mentz's 5th season, 10th season overall. His assistants, Scott Robinson and Owen Wignott. Meanwhile, for Clark Summit, the defenders 0-7 on the season. Their starting lineup looks like this. Kyrie Dixon, a 6'4", 215 junior forward from Largo, Maryland. Alongside him, Donovan McRae, the 5'10", 160 sophomore guard from Waldorf, Maryland. And then it's Dennis Gray Jr., the 6', 160 junior guard from Clinton, Maryland. Marcus Dixon, the 6', 165 junior guard from Owings Mills, Maryland. And Reed Plants, the 6'4", 205 junior forward from Fredericksburg, Virginia. The head coach, Brian Deshane, is in his first season at the helm for Clark Summit. His first season overall as a head coach, Division III. His assistants, Wesley Uffelman and Bob Plants. Last time out for the Colonels, a tough one to swallow, 67-65, the final versus Drew University. It was an entertaining game, but it was not one the Colonels could pull out there against Drew at home. That was a back and forth. They were down by as many as 20. They came back to take the lead late. They got up by as much as 6, but they just couldn't come away with the victory. So the Colonels come out in the Navy uniforms. They got the gold numbers with the white trim. The defenders counter in the home white uniforms. They've got the blue numbers with the white and black trim, and we're just about ready to get things underway. It will be Plants and Bowen to tip things off. The Colonels going to be moving left to right as we see it, and the Colonels control the tap. So here comes Mullins. He gives it up to Evans, and Evans just inside half court will begin. Now it's Bowen, top of the key, to Evans, far side on the left wing. Evans swings it. They go underneath quickly to Bowen. He's on the block, working against this zone defense from the defenders. Pass near side, Pecorelli, a 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound is tipped over and rebounded by McRae on the Pecorelli miss. Right to left, here come the defenders with the basketball. They bounce it far side corner. Swinging around to the top of the key. Gray Jr. steps into a 3 on the top. It's no good. And the rebound goes to Bowen on the Gray Jr. miss. Gray Jr. getting his first start this afternoon of the season. He's played in all 7 games for the defenders this year. Marcus Robinson, a couple crossovers. Almost a minute gone by. No score here between the Colonels and the defenders. Pecorelli near side to Evans. Evans trying to drive. Nice bounce underneath to Bowen. Bowen no good on the cut to the basket. Can't get his own rebound. And then I think they're going to call a loose ball foul on Tommy Bowen. So then he picks up his first, team's first, as Plants came away with the rebound.
His first, Colonel's first.
So the Colonels come out in full court pressure here and guarding the inbounds pass from Dixon. Dixon gets it into McRae. Now back to Kyrie Dixon. He'll bring the ball down the floor, checked by Mullins. It's man-to-man defense here from the Colonels. And then he gives it up to McRae. Donovan McRae, 7.1 points per game so far this season. Gives it up near side. They go underneath to Reed Plants. Second scoring on the team at 10 points per game. Able to turn on the block, and I think Tommy Bowen just picked up his second foul. No, excuse me, they call Evans on the personal for the reach. His first, team second. Reed Plants will head to the line. Reed, a junior from Fredericksburg, 10.7 points per game, averaging around 3 rebounds per game. Had 12 points and 3 rebounds in the loss to Marywood the last game for Clark Summit. He steps to the line to the left. A right-hand flip and connects on the first. Reed on the season is around a 68% free throw shooter. As a team, Clark Summit hitting just 62%. Second one coming on the way. The right-hand flip. And Reed connects there. 2-0, the early advantage for Clark Summit. These two teams met last year. Wilkes won by 20. or about that. I think it was like 84, 68, 88, 64, something like that. Evans near side, 3-ball on the wing. That one connects, and the lead is brief as Connor Evans connects on a 3-point shot. It's 3-2 Colonels, 18:26 to play. Turnover in the backcourt. Evans poked it away. Mullins got it and puts it up and in. And it's 5-2. Full court pressure once again from the Colonels, man to man. They get it in. This is Gray Jr. able to get around Evans. Evans poked it away, and they're going to call a foul on a reach on Connor Evans.
That foul's on number 3, Connor Evans.
As Dennis Gray Jr. got around him, he was able to kind of slip his hand in there and knock it away, but he picks up his second foul, team's third. So right to left. With the basketball. They pass it. This is Dixon with it on the far side, goes underneath to Plants. Plants working hard, goes over the left-hand hook shot, no good. Connor Evans grabs the rebound of the Reed. Plants miss. Now left to right, here come the Colonels. Quickly, Pecorelli, far side left wing. Hand off to Marcus Robinson on the wing. Robinson across the top, had it tap free, and it's stolen. Dixon takes it away on the turnover. Dixon goes up with a layup, and he scores.
Dixon.
Great job there by Marcus Dixon, the leading scorer for the defenders at 15 points per game. Taken away from Marcus Robinson. It's 5-4. Robinson, Evans, open three, corner, bang! Just like that, Evans with his second 3-point shot of the game. It's 8-4 Colonels. Long pass up ahead to Marcus Dixon. Puts a shot up. It's a little long. Mullins grabs the rebound. The pace starting to quicken here at Clark Summit University. Pecorelli, far side left wing. Skip past Bowen. Bowen near side. Gives it up. Evans, a three on the wing. His shot no good. Bowen tracks it down on the baseline. Throws it off of Reed Plants, but it's saved from going out of bounds, and a turnover. Good hustle by the defenders. They trail 8-4, 16:53 to play first half. Wilkes on top. Marcus Dixon has to give it back up to Dennis Gray Jr. Gray Jr. with the basketball using a left-hand dribble with 10 seconds. Comes off the block near side, no good. And Robinson grabs the rebound after the miss on the drive. Quickly they go up the floor to Evans. Tried to bounce it to Bowen, but it's kicked out of bounds by the defenders. First substitution of the game is Michael Leak, the junior guard from Cleveland, Ohio, checks into the game. He replaces Dennis Gray Jr. Leak had been the starter for the first 7 games before Dennis Gray Jr. had taken over, at least for today, but he's into the game now. 8-4 Colonels lead. 3-ball Marcus Robinson, way too long, and Leak grabs the rebound on the Robinson miss. Colonels have taken 5 3-point shots and just 2 2-pointers right now. They lead 8-4. Leak gives it up to Kyrie Dixon. Kyrie uses his screen, now gives it up to Reed Plants. Reed Plants out near the top of the key, ball above his head. Far side to Marcus Dixon with 11 seconds. Turning, spinning with 9 to shoot. Jumper over Marcus Robinson is good.
Dixon, 2-2.
So Marcus Dixon connects, it's 8-6. Hand off to Marcus Robinson, picks up his dribble, far side. They go underneath to Mullins, short corner, skips it back near side wing. 3-ball Marcus Robinson, a little strong, no good. Mullins grabs the rebound, goes back up, powers it through, and he's going to the line. As Kyrie Dixon picks up his first.
Dixon, his first, defenders first.
Substitution here as Garrett Plants checks into the game. Garrett, a freshman from Abington Heights, or excuse me, from Clark Summit nearby. He was homeschooled. Mullins on the line. Puts that one up, and it's good.
Now in the game for the defenders, number 12, Garrett Plants.
So Mullins connects after the Robinson miss from 3, and he hits the free throw, and it's 11-6 now. Right to left, here comes Leak. Double team coming, he gets around his defender into the front court, tries to pass to Marcus Dixon, tapped off Marcus Robinson, out of bounds. 18 seconds to shoot, 15:32 to play. 11-6, Colonels in front. And a substitution for the Colonels. Their first of the game is Landon Henry will check in.
Now entering the game for the Colonels, number 2, Landon Henry.
He had started the first 4 games of the season, did not get the start against Drew. And he comes in for Connor Evans. Ball far side, Marcus Dixon working on Marcus Robinson. Gives it up to Garrett Plants near the top of the key, checked by Mullins. Now 8 seconds to shoot. Leak into the lane, dumps it to Plants. Plants lost it on the short corner, had to kick it out. Reed Plants, there's 3 from the top of the key with 2. No good. Pecorelli grabs the rebound on the Reed Plants miss. Now left to right, here come the Colonels. Marcus Robinson, far side corner, goes underneath to Bowen. Bowen working on the lower block with 15 minutes to play. Tries a quick pass to Pecorelli and can't connect with him. It goes out of bounds. 3rd turnover of the game for the Colonels. 11-6 they lead, 15:02 to play. Again, full court pressure, a trap on Leak in the backcourt. Now he's able to bounce it forward. It's picked up by McCray. McCray gets through a double team across half court, and he comes to the near side. Right to left defenders with the basketball. Colonel still in man-to-man. McCray has it. Will give it up to Garrett Plants. Ball above his head. Now looking, bounces it far side. Leak on the wing. Leak now trying to drive across the lane. Goes with his left hand, goes up with his right. Nice little up and under there as Leak connects on the layup. It's 11-8. Colonel's still in front. 14:30 to go, first half. Turning and spinning on the baseline is Bowen. Now has to give it up to Mullins, driving down the lane from the top of the key. They're going to call it off and say there's a foul underneath against the defenders. So that one's going to go against Garrett Plants, his first, team second. Meanwhile, substitution. Zach Walzer checks into the game, replacing Tommy Bowen, who has a foul. Zach off the bench, 5.4 points per game so far this year. Had a season high 14 against Penn State Wilkes-Barre a couple games ago. They call him for an illegal screen, trying to open up for Marcus Robinson, so he comes in, picks up his first foul, the 4th team foul against the Colonels. 11-8 they lead, 14-19 to play first half. Full court pressure once again from the Colonels. Inbounded for the defenders to Leak. Leak working on Pecorelli in the backcourt, trying to cross half court, far side on the right side. Now Leak will move to the top of the key, just above the three-point line. Gives it up to Reed Plants. Plants checked by Walzer, going to try to drive by him. Lost it off his leg, out of bounds. So turnover there. And some token pressure here from the defenders guarding Landon Henry is Donovan McCray. Henry left to right. Gets it across half court. Donovan McCray staying in front of him. The handoff to Marcus Robinson. He's going to send Pecorelli through. Now thinking about a screen from Walzer. Doesn't use it. Instead handoff to Pecorelli. Pecorelli uses a screen. Jumper from the elbow. No good. Walzer trying to fight to get after it. Loose ball. Eventually tracked down by Marcus Dixon on the Pecorelli miss. Right to left, Marcus Dixon turning, spinning, near side left wing. Looks like Clay Basiliga is going to check in the next timeout. 3-ball, Reed Plants, no good. Tipped up in the air by Garrett Plants. He can't get back to his rebound, and Mark Mullins grabs it, I should say, for the Colonels. Near side, Landon Henry going underneath to Walzer. Walzer on the near side block, using a right-hand dribble, turns and spins, goes up with his right hand, no good. Able to tip it back out, though, on his own rebound, and Henry grabs it. So they'll try to reset. Henry near the top, Leak guarding him with 20 seconds to shoot. 13 minutes to play. It's 11-8 Colonels. Marcus Robinson, far side left wing. Now to Landon Henry near side. He's able to get by Leak on a fake on a jump shot, and he passes underneath to Mark Mullins. Had a shot roll all the way in and roll back out. No good. Right to left. Here come the defenders. Still trailing 11-8. Drive by Donovan McCray down the near side. Gives it up to Leak, the near side corner, and with a right-hand dribble, he'll bring it back out. Leak now will reset from the top of the key. In between the circles, 14 seconds to shoot. Guarded by Pecorelli, now switched on to by Mullins. Leak trying to drive and create. Jump shot from the free throw line. They call a foul on Mullins as Leak hit the deck.
That foul's on number 2, Landon Henry.
Well, they called it on Henry, not Mullins, but I thought it was Mullins that made the foul. So that will send Leak to the line. Leak to the line to the left. Michael Leak on the season is a 55% free throw shooter. And he's a little strong on that one.
The Colonels, number 22, Clay Basiliga. And for the defenders, number 1,
so Clay Basiliga has checked in.
Dixon.
So Trice High has checked into the game for Clark Summit as Leak misses the second and Walzer grabs the rebound. There was a foul. I think there was a lane violation called on Michael Leak for crashing the boards too early. So the ball, nice pass underneath to Mullins, driving to the basket. He scores. So I guess they're going to give that foul to Henry. Still up on the board. Now, McCray bumped by Robinson and taken away. A turnover near midcourt. Left to right. Here comes Marcus Robinson. Down the floor, goes up with a right-hand layup, and he is fouled by Leak, and he will head to the line. 13-8, Colonels in front with 12 to play here first half.
Michael Leak, his
first for Leak, team's third. Marcus Robinson, 16.4 points per game. He's third on the team. 18 points against Drew, was 3 of 11 from beyond the arc. Had a tough night from 3, but he connects on the free throw there. Marcus on the season is a 72% free throw shooter. Wilkes as a team, solid 71.7%. Second one coming for Robinson. He connects. And there is a timeout on the floor. 15-8, the Colonels lead. 12 minutes to play first half. It's Colonel Basketball, the John Mendola Show Network, and GoWilkesU.com.
State Farm offers discounts to young drivers for good grades and a positive driving record. Call Frank Sorokoch for more information about these discounts and other ways to reduce the insurance costs for young drivers. Like a good neighbor, Frank Sorokoch State Farm's office is there. Check out their new location at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sorokoch State Farm.
So welcome back here to Huckabee Gymnasium inside the Phelps Center on the campus of Clark Summit University, where it's Wilkes on top 15-8 after a timeout from the defenders. Clay Basiliga out on the floor alongside Landon Henry, Mark Mullins, Marcus Robinson, and Tommy Bowen for the Colonels. Meanwhile, Michael Leak has the ball, double team far side just as he crossed half court. Throws it away, it's a turnover. Marcus Robinson, left to right, able to put it off to Mullins with a left-hand layup. He scores. Mark Mullins with 9 points for the Colonels, and it's 17-8. Now a pass to Donovan McCray. He's double-teamed in the backcourt, trying to get around Mullins and Henry. He does to Garrett Plants. 17-8 the score. A quick 6-0 run for the Colonels here. Michael Leak near the top of the key. He bounces it. 3 ball on the way for Kyrie Dixon. It's no good. Marcus Robinson grabs the rebound on the Dixon miss. Left to right, here come the Colonels. Basiliga, far side, left corner. Now jump shot, Mullins for 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Tommy Bowen. He can't get his shot to go. Mullins fouled it up, and he's going to go to the line.
That foul's on number 2, Kyrie Dixon, his second, defender's 4th.
Kyrie Dixon picks up his second personal, team's 4th. As Mark Mullins will head to the line. And he takes his time there. He steps up with a right-hand flip, and it's good.
Entering the game for the defenders, number 11.
Mark already with 10 points in this game. He's second on the team at 19.2 so far this year, averaging 87% from the free throw line, and he has 8 straight games dating back to last season where he has scored in double figures. Had a solid double-double, 17 points, 12 rebounds against Drew. And he'll check out as Noah Jackson checks into the game. Jackson provided some good minutes for the Colonels, a couple blocks, had 2 points. Good defensive effort for the Colonels against Drew in their loss. Now it's 19-8, the Colonels in front after the 2 made free throws from Mark Mullins. And a ball out of bounds off the Colonels. They still press full court here, 11 minutes to go. They lead 19-8. So High, tries High is out there, along with Donovan McCray. Kyrie Dixon trying a pass to Marcus Dixon where the defender's ball was tapped free by the Colonels. It's picked up by Donovan McCray. Nothing changed hands. Defender still in possession. Marcus Dixon drives down the near left side corner. Has to pull it back out beyond the arc. Under 8 seconds now to shoot. McCray gives it up to Kyrie Dixon, working with Bowen on him. Step back, 3 ball. Top of the key is short, no good, and Clay Basiliga grabs the rebound. Quickly up the floor comes Clay Basiliga, bounces it to Jackson. Nice little give and go with Clay, and he scores. He went short corner to Noah Jackson. Jackson shuffled it right back to him on the dive to the basket. It's 21-8, 10:19 to play first half. Marcus Dixon quickly down the floor. Noah Jackson able to challenge. Dixon grabs his rebound, and Jackson gets a block and a rebound. So good defense there. Quickly the ball comes up to Marcus Robinson looking underneath. Ball tapped free. Picked up by Landon Henry. And Henry will get it up to Clay Basiliga. And Landon Henry takes it. He's got the ball in between the circles, has 11 seconds to shoot. Left to right for the Colonels, 9:50 to play first half. Marcus Robinson at 3 on the wing is good for Marcus Robinson. So he connects, it's 24-8. Far side now is Marcus Dixon. Defenders on the wrong side of a 13-0 run here. Dixon, top of the key, comes near side to high, trying to pass it underneath Jackson. Great job to force the turnover. Now Marcus Robinson up ahead of the pack, goes up with a layup. No good. Tommy Bowen grabs the rebound and puts it back up and in. And there is a timeout on the floor as the Colonels have opened up a 26-8 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more. 9:20 to play first half, 26-8. The Colonels in front. It's the John Mendola Show Network and GoWilkesU.com.
Celebrating 90 years, McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers has been there for generations of families for the highest quality in tire service. Family and friends come in, the best in your hospitality comes out. Head to Old Forge and visit our Carol and Janelle's, where you can eat in or pick up at the new Takeaway Kitchen today.
So a 15-0 run for the Colonels has them up 26-8 at Clark Summit University. 9:19 to play here in the first half. They're able to beat the press on the defenders all the way down as Jackson rejects Reed Plants on a shot, and the rebound picked up by Basiliga. 3-ball Landon Henry, far side left wing is good. The defense feeding the offense for the Colonels. They lead 29-8. A drive, Marcus Dixon is fouled from behind by the Colonels. And that one's going to go against Sean Kohler.
Sean Kohler, his first. Colonels.
Who just checked in out of that timeout. That will put Marcus Dixon back or on the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. Colonels shooting at 47% so far. 9 of 19 from the floor as Marcus Dixon stops what had been an 18-0 run. So the first one goes down. Marcus on the season is a 58% free throw shooter. 12 points in the loss against Marywood. Second one on the way with a right-hand flip. That one's good.
Now in the game for the Colonels, number 11.
So Marcus goes 2 for 2. Pecorelli has returned to the game. Noah Jackson out there along with Tommy Bowen, Sean Kohler, and Landon Henry. Pecorelli going to try to drive down the lane. Nice bounce pass to Tommy Bowen, who scores as he crashes from the corner. Give the assist to Pecorelli there, 31-10. Right to left with it are the defenders. This is Michael Leake working on Landon Henry. Kyrie Dixon out there along with Marcus Dixon. Reed Plants and Dennis Gray Jr. Step back, Marcus Dixon. 3-ball on the right corner is good.
Dixon.
So he connects. Knocks that one down. Rob Pecorelli on the other side goes coast to coast right down the left side and scores on a layup. 33-13 the score. Colonels in front here. Dennis Gray Jr. crossover a couple times to his left hand. Now we'll try to drive down the near side. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. 6th turnover of the game for the defenders. The Wilkes women's team defeated Penn State Harrisburg earlier this afternoon. So they grab a win before they into their matchup with Misericordia, the doubleheader with the men's team on Wednesday. 3-ball, Rob Pecorelli, far side left wing, no good. Dixon grabs the rebound on the Pecorelli miss. Drive down by Marcus Dixon to the near side, pulls it back out. Kyrie Dixon tries a 3, hits that one from the left wing, bangs it home. Third time he's attempted a 3, he knocks it down. It's 33-16. Landon Henry to Noah Jackson to Rob Pecorelli, far side left wing. 22 seconds to shoot, 7:20 to play. Henry gives it up to Noah Jackson, goes down the lane, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Reed Plants planted himself, and Jackson ran him over.
Fouls on number 20. 23, Noah Jackson, his
first,
Colonel's 7th.
The 7th team foul against the Colonels.
The defenders, number 12,
Garrett Plants returns to the game, replacing Reed Plants. 33-16 the score. Looks like some full court pressure coming from the Colonels here. I think the men's hockey team is in action against Newman. I think that game's at 4 on the road. The women's hockey team going to be in action momentarily. 3:30 puck drop there from the Toyota Sportsplex. 33-16. Wilkes in front here. Turnover in the backcourt with Kyrie Dixon as Sean Collar took it away. Michael Leak was able to knock his shot down and out of bounds. And it remains with the Colonels after the turnover. Will be the Colonels inbounding far side underneath their own basket. They're moving left to right. Get it into Bowen, hand off to Pecorelli. Pecorelli working with Michael Leak. Bounce to Tommy Bowen. Bowen working with Garrett Plants on him, trying to back him down. Kicks it out. 3-ball. Pecorelli. That one rolls home for Rob. He needed that one to go down. As Rob connects on that one. Coming into this game, Rob was averaging just 10 points after coming out averaging nearly 25 in the first 3 games. And I was only shooting 6 of 25 in his last 2 games. Marcus Dixon shot no good on the baseline. Garrett Plants grabs the rebound. Kyrie Dixon able to fake a jumper, or fake a defender into the air, take a jumper inside. Loose ball foul called against Dennis Gray Jr. on the miss.
That foul's on number 15, Gray. His first, defenders team fifth.
His first, the 5th team foul against the defenders, as Connor Evans is going to check back into the game.
Entering the game for the Colonels.
He replaces Landon Henry. So it will be Pecorelli moving left to right. He bounces it to Noah Jackson, top of the key. Noah gives it up to Tommy Bowen. Bowen trying the baseline drive, now has to kick it to Jackson. They swing the ball around the perimeter. Pecorelli, open 3 on the right corner, no good. And Gray grabs the rebound. So good ball movement, but the 3 wasn't there for the Colonels. Meanwhile, ball off of the defenders. Gray Jr. loses it out of bounds. 8th turnover of the game for Clark Summit. McCray checks back in, replacing Gray. So Noah Jackson to inbound. Left to right, 36-16, Colonels in front, 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Tommy Bowen, top of the key. Rob Pecorelli, near side right wing, trying to use a Bowen screen. Now picks up his dribble just inside the 3-point arc. Evans, nice drive down the lane, and Bowen goes up with his left hand and scores. Good little dump off there from Connor Evans. It's 38-16. Right to left, it's McCray, checked by Evans. Ball far side wing. Now into the corner with Marcus Dixon. Pump fakes, now trying to drive across the lane, kicks it near side. Kyrie Dixon gets one defender to go by, gives it up to Marcus Dixon. 3, top of the key by Sean Collar, no good. And Jackson grabs the rebound on the Dixon miss. Left to right, Evans, bounce pass quickly to Bowen, gives it up to Evans. Evans driving across the lane, lost it, got it back. 3-ball Sean Collar, that one a bit of a line drive, no good. And Kyrie Dixon grabs the rebound. Right to left, here come the defenders with it. 5:08 to play first half. Trailing 38-16. Using a screen near the top of the key is Michael Leak. Leak trying to get by Tommy Bowen, turning and spinning on him, and they call a foul in the lane, and Michael Leak's going to go to the line.
That foul's on number 1, Sean Kohler.
Collar picks up his second, team's 8th. And that will send Michael Leak to the free throw line, where he is 0 for 2 this afternoon. Leak on the season, 7.7 points per game. As I mentioned earlier, 55% coming into the game from the free throw line. He knocks that one down. Reed Plants returns to the game. Garrett Plants takes a seat. Collar remains out there with 2 fouls. Now Mark Mullins is getting up for the Colonels. Second one is no good. Bowen grabs the rebound, his 5th already. Long ball up ahead to Ron Pecorelli, and he's blocked by Leak. Pecorelli grabs his own rebound. Tommy Bowen, the runner from the top of the key, and they call an offensive foul.
Fouls on number 4, Tommy Bowen.
his second, team's 9th foul. As Mullins checks in for Noah Jackson. There's a timeout by the defenders. They trail 38-17. It's Colonel Basketball, the John Mendola Show Network, and GoWilkesU.com.
Are you craving that homemade taste? Head over to our Carol and Janelle's in the new Takeaway Kitchen, located on Main Street in Old Forge for over 50 years. When family and friends are looking to get away to dinner, head to the new Takeaway Kitchen at our Carol and Janelle's. As authentic as it gets. Eat in or pick up. Mouth-watering red and white pizza. Delicious pasta dishes. Scrumptious desserts. When family and friends come in, the best in your hospitality comes out. Head to Old Forge and visit our Carol and Janelle's, where you can eat in or pick up at the new Takeaway Kitchen today.
State Farm offers discounts to young drivers for good grades and a driving record. Call Frank Soroka.